Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and this one is about different tunings. I have got actually quite a few questions about, the subject. Why do I use this kind of tuning or that kind of tuning? And, can I play this song in that tuning or that song in that tuning? Can I play Cyhra stuff in standard tuning? Yeah, but it's going to be insanely hard because it's, lower tuning. So if you want to have the low E, which is actually C, because we tune down to C, sometimes drop B. If you have a standard tuned guitar, it's, not gonna work. So I'll try to keep this simple. This is probably mostly for the kind of beginners, or maybe if you haven't, messed with different tunings and kind of the whole concept, because there seems to be some kind of misunderstanding. So I'm gonna play a riff I just came up with. I think I'll maybe write a song about it. It's pretty cool. I played it with four differently tuned guitars: standard E, E flat, standard D, and standard C. So this is in standard E now. The signal changes, the guitars change, pedal board, super overdrive, Marshall JC Maynard 223 aka Bad Boy, one of my Marshall cabinets, and I'm miking a Greenback 65M with Sennheiser E906 and MD421. Then the signal goes to my Universal Audio's Apollo X8 audio interface, where I have API Unison mic pre, then into Pro Tools. Alright, cool. So, standard tuning. Now the key is D, because this is standard tuned guitar. So, okay, so that was in the key of D. Then let's grab, let's say, the vocalist says, yeah, it's a little bit too high to me. Could you play it half step lower? That song, those riffs, I could, but it would take some time to figure out them in standard tuning with a standard tuned guitar and play them in D flat. Especially because there's a lot of open A and open D strings going on, and also open E. So it just wouldn't work. So the solution, because I've done a lot of sessions, backed up different artists back in the day in Finland, have a guitar that is tuned to, in this case, if you want to play that riff, that song, half step lower in the key of D flat, then I use a guitar that is tuned half step lower. So all strings equally, from E to E flat, from A to A flat. And it sounds like this. Cool. And then, let's say, I want to play that in C. So now I have a guitar that is tuned, you know, one whole step lower. So D chord, this is actually C, because this is tuned half the lower, and the C, this is actually B flat if you would have a piano. So oh, it was in drop tuning. Cool. Okay, the vocalist is having a really sore throat. He can't go as high as needed. Let's play this song 2 steps lower from E. So this guitar is now tuned to. That's in drop 2. Let's put it to standard. This is to C standard. So B chord. This is actually B flat. Cool. So using different tunings, you can make your life, at least I have made my life, a lot easier. And that's also a good excuse to say, tell your wife why you need so many guitars. You know, in different tunings set up different ways. And there's also like sonical things, like E flat, to me that is my standard tuning, because E flat tuning is just half step lower from E, but to me it makes the whole difference, because everything sounds a little bit fuller, and especially with 800s, I feel that standard tuned guitar, it's always there's that like nasty bite. I like the bite, but it's with E tuned guitars, it's a bit too much. Tune E flat, the whole sonic spectrum goes half step lower, and to me that's the standard tuning to me. My solo album, that is in E flat tuning and drop from that, except one song is in standard E, Pasadena 78. That just worked for Jules. Jules Navary sings on that the best for his voice, and because it's like a lot of, again, open, low string. So I played that song in standard E tune guitar, and I didn't use JCM 800. I used 5150. Sounded better in E. So live, when we did the release shows a few weeks ago, we played that in half step lower, and Jules was just fine with that, because, you know, live is live. It's a little bit easier to sing, and I didn't need to take several guitars with me. So, conclusion, like always, different tunings, you can make your life easier. And with drop tunings, let's say if I would need to play like huge chords. These kind of chords without drop tuning, not possible. So, sonic things make your life a lot easier, and like I said, you know, sound-wise, the lower the tuning, the more bottom, the darker the sound, the higher the tuning, the more bitey the sound, and that's why I don't have any settings with amps. I tweak them according to the guitar I use, the tuning I use, the speaker I use, and the sound I'm looking for. But using different tunings, it's just another palette on my color board. Like one more example, with Cyhra we have a couple of songs, because our standard tuning is, what we use is C standard, so two steps lower. Then we use drop tuning from that. We have few songs that we tune the guitar half step lower from this, so it's drop A. Heart rates, one example. We tried to play that, Jake wrote that in A minor. Like, yeah, okay, I could have played that in standard tuned guitar with A, but we wanted to have the A lower, so I tuned the guitar down to B and then drop tuning from that, which is drop A. So then I was able, now this is in B flat, but no, I was able to have the low A, boom, 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 there. And Jake's, that key A minor was just the right key for Jake, our vocalist, to sing. Key of B flat like this. Was a little bit too high. Hey, hopefully you found this interesting and informative. Until next time, take care, bye.